start in child's pose. So, in child's pose, big toes come together. The knees can be separate or together. For me, I like to keep them separate with big toes touching. So lie down, belly is between the thighs, rest on the forearms and lower the forehead to the ground. And in these first few moments, we're just going to really relax the body and take a very passive child's pose. So soften the belly, allow it to dip down towards the mat, and start to connect with your breath. So inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, and hold. And slowly exhale from the nose, 2, 3, and hold at the bottom of the breath. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, and hold at the peak of the inhale. And slowly exhale from the nose. And hold at the bottom of the breath. And once again, inhale through the nose, fill the belly, the upper chest, and hold. And slowly exhale, smooth, steady breaths. Holding at the bottom of the exhale. And one more time, inhale through the nose, fill the belly, the upper chest, the throat, and hold. And slowly exhale, sinking and surrendering into the mat on the exhale. Now we're going to start to bring some engagement into our Balasana pose to make it a very active pose. So walk the fingertips all the way forward until the arms are stretched as far as they can go. Press the palms, the fingertips into the mat and lift the elbows. Now on the inhale, broaden the upper back, send a heart to the back body. And on the exhale, push into the palms, draw the belly to the spine and send the hips towards the heels. Again, inhale, broaden the upper back, imagine the outer edges of the armpits wrapping towards the mat. And on the exhale, push into the fingertips, send the belly to the spine and the hips to the heels. Again, inhale, send the heart towards the sky, wrap the triceps. And as you exhale, push the mat away and send the hips towards the heels. And one more time, big inhale, broaden the upper back, wrapping the outer edges of the armpits towards the ground. And on the exhale, push the mat away with the palms, draw the belly to the spine and send the hips towards the heels until you feel this lengthening in the lower back. So from our active child's pose, on the inhale, we're going to slowly, mindfully raise up to tabletop. Okay, so in tabletop, our hands are about shoulder distance apart, our knees are about hip distance apart. We're going to tuck our toes under to protect our knees, so it keeps a bit of the weight off our knees. And we're going to start by waking up the spine with some spinal waves. So keep a bit of buoyancy in the arms all the time. You're just staying active. We never want to sink into the shoulders. So slightly gently push the mat away. And you'll find as you do this, you draw the belly to the spine and you start engaging. Okay, so on your inhale, tilt the pelvis up, send the belly down and shine the heart forward, gaze up. And on your exhale, roll the tailbone under, round the lower back, middle back, upper back. Draw the chin to the chest, push into the inner palms. On your next inhale, tilt the pelvis up, Send the belly down and draw the chest through the gateway of the arms as you gaze up. And catch your exhale. Roll the tailbone under, lengthening the tailbone towards the mat and round the back. Push into the inner palms, send the heart towards the sky and draw the chin to the chest. Again, on your inhale, tilt the tailbone up. Begin to arch the back, shine the heart forward, gaze up. And on your exhale, roll the tailbone under and vertebrae by vertebrae round the back. Draw your chin to your chest, press the heart towards the sky. And one more time, inhale, tilt the tailbone up, send the belly down, arch the back and gaze up. And exhale, roll the tailbone under and round the back. Push firmly into the inner palms and draw the chin to the chest. So we're going to continue these final ways, but we're going to rock back and forth, so adding in even more movement. So again, inhale, arch, and this time sit the tailbone towards the heels. And as you exhale, roll the tailbone under, round the back, chin to chest, and shift the body forward. Inhale, arch, tailbone towards the heels. Exhale, round and roll forward, almost leaning into the fingertips and knuckles. Inhale, arch, hips towards heels. Exhale, round and roll forward, press into the knuckles on the palms. Inhale, arch, shine the heart forward as you sit the bum towards the heels. And exhale, round, draw your chin to your chest, lean forward so the shoulders are over the fingertips. Inhale, arch. Exhale, roll forward as your chin draws towards your chest. And one last time, inhale, arch, shoulders roll down the back and sit the tailbone towards the heels. And exhale, round the back and roll forward. Okay, on your next inhale, arch the back. With the toes tucked under, we're going to sit the bum towards the heels like so. And really start to push the mat away. And as you do so, the knees should start to lift from the mat. So start to straighten the legs. Send the sit bones high towards the sky. Maybe lower the heels to the mat, a very short down dog. And on the next inhale, roll forward, bend the knees, lower the knees to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round the back, push the mat away, and send the sit bones high. Finding your downward facing dog. Okay, let's keep it nice and fluid and dynamic. Inhale, roll onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, exhale. As the knees touch the ground, inhale and arch. Exhale, roll the tailbone under, push the mat away, lift the knees, send the sit bones high, maybe lower the heels to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, and relax. As you inhale, arch the back, send the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, push the mat away, lift the knees, and send the sit bones high. And this time, let's walk our downward facing dog. So pedal the legs. Bending one leg, straightening the other, pushing the mat away all the time. Think about wrapping the triceps so the armpits look towards each other. Your neck is relaxed, your gaze, your drishti is between your toes, or maybe even towards your belly button. Okay, so from downward facing dog, on the inhale, we're going to roll the body forward. Come onto the balls of the feet and send the shoulders over the wrist. Find the top of your plank. Exhale, bend the knees, send the sit bones back. Inhale, roll forward again on the top of your feet. Find the top of your plank. squeeze. Send the body back towards the thighs and ground the heels if you can. And again, walk out your dog. So in downward facing dog, we're essentially looking for this upside down V shape like so. We have one line of energy coming from the fingertips and being sent all the way up towards the hips. And then you have the second line of energy coming down the hips, the back of the legs and out the heels. So if you feel that stretching sensation down the back of the legs, even if your legs aren't straight, you're doing it right. So it's more important to have straight back than straight legs. Okay. Inhale, fill the belly, the lungs. And as you exhale, ground the heels as much as you can. Push the mat away. Okay, now we're going to walk the hands back towards the toes. Okay, hands touch the earth. Soften the knees. Allow the head to hang like a dead weight and the arms. And take hold of either elbow as we take ragdoll. And now just sway from side to side, warming up the hamstrings. Again, allow the head to hang. Relax the neck. Maybe nod the head yes, shake it no. Sweeping this body from side to side, keeping it nice and fluid and dynamic. Now release the hands and bring the hands behind the lower back, interlace the fingers, extend the arms, draw the shoulders back, and again allow the chin to drop towards the chest. Keep the knees soft and let gravity draw the hands towards the ground. On your inhale, find space in the chest, and on your exhale, maybe send the sit bones higher, but keep that soft bend in the knee. Again, you can continue to sway from side to side, just warming and loosening up the hamstrings. Inhale, broaden the chest, and on the exhale, maybe send the sit bones higher. Keep the legs engaged, but feel the weight rock from the heels into the toes. Now release the hands. Hands lower, touch the earth, and again we're going to walk the hands forward and find our downward facing dog. Push the mat away, draw the belly to the spine. Gaze between your toes. If you want more of a challenge and the legs are straight, you can lift the toes towards the shins and push the mat away, and you should really feel that on the back of the calves and thighs. Okay, one more time, we're going to walk the hands towards the toes, soften the legs, hang over in this deep forward fold, keeping the belly touching on the front of the thighs. Maybe hold your elbows and again sway from side to side. Enjoying the music, yeah? Okay, and again we're going to bring the hands behind the lower back, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulders back, and bow the head forward. And allow gravity to let the arms maybe or the hands come closer to the mat. Okay, release the fingers, lower the arms, and again let's walk the hands forward and find our downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Okay, on the next inhale from downward facing dog, as you inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, draw the right heel towards the bum, maybe stack the hips. Press evenly into both hands to keep the shoulders square, and again relax the neck so you're looking between your toes or maybe at the big left toe. If you want more of a challenge, try and lift the right knee higher, stacking the hips. Really ground the left heel towards the mat. On the next inhale, straighten the right leg and slowly lower down to the mat. And let's give a bit of a wiggle, keeping it nice and dynamic. Okay, from our still downward facing dog, on the inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the left leg, draw the left heel towards the bum. Push evenly into both hands. Maybe lift the left knee higher, keeping the shoulders square. Inhale. And as you exhale, ground the right heel towards the mat. On the next inhale, straighten the left leg and slowly lower down. And find your downward facing dog. Okay. On the next inhale, rise onto the balls of the feet. As you exhale, bend the knees, send the heart towards the thighs, turn the gaze forward, keeping the bum high, yeah? And just feel the buoyancy in the legs here. So you can either step or spring to the top of your mat. So using the legs as a bit of a spring if you wish to jump. And spring. On the inhale, lift the body up halfway, lengthen the spine. So your hands can touch the shins, or maybe even the fingertips on the mat. As you exhale, soften the knees and melt the belly over the thighs. Hands touch the earth, draw the chin to the chest, send the sit bone high. Again, on your inhale, lift the body up halfway, legs and arms engaged, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, soften the knees, melt the belly over the thighs. Hands touch the earth, draw the chin to the chest, send the sit bones high. And one more time, inhale, lift the body up halfway, long, neutral spine. And one more time, exhale, soften the knees, bow over the thighs. Hands touch the earth, draw the chin to the chest, send the sit bones high. Okay, now ground the heels. Start to engage the legs. On the inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up towards the sky, leading with the heart. Gaze up towards your fingertips, palms come to Anjali Mudra. As you gaze towards your thumbs, draw the inner thighs towards each other and lift out of the lower back. Now exhale, slowly lower our palms to the chest center, pressing the palms towards each other. See if you can get your elbow and wrists in line. Shoulders roll down the back, never hunched. Tuck your tailbone under and draw your belly to your spine. The heart shines forward, as does the gaze, but lift up tall through the crown of the head. Okay, now release the palms, bring them to either side of the body. Again, tailbone tucks under, draw the belly to the spine, and really lift up tall through the crown of the head. Okay, let's get ready to flow. As you inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Extend through the fingertips. Hands touch. Now we're going to press the hips forward. On the next inhale, lift out of the lower spine and take a small, gentle standing back bend. Engaging at the thighs, press the hips forward and lift up and slightly over. Come back to center. And on the next exhale, soften the knees and bow over the thighs. Hands touch the earth, chin to chest, send the sit bones high. On your next inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, and we're going to step back to plank. A nice high plank here. Push the mat away, legs engaged. Draw your tailbone under and your belly towards your spine. Now everyone shift forward and take knees, chest and chin. And on the inhale, scoop the chest forward. Engage and straighten the legs, squeeze the bum. On the exhale, tuck your toes under, push into the inner palms and send the hips towards the heels. Lower the forehead to the ground. On your next inhale, roll forward, rounding the upper back. Turn the gaze forward. Now bend the elbows and lower chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, scoop the chest forward as you straighten and engage the legs. Lift the chest. Exhale, tuck your toes under, push into the inner palms. Send the hips towards the heels. Lower the forehead to the ground. Again, inhale, roll forward, finding tabletop momentarily. Now shift forward, bend the elbows. elbows, lower chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, tuck toes under, push into the inner palms, send the hips towards the heels. Get ready as you inhale, rise, roll the body forward. Now shift the gaze forward, bend the elbows, lower chest and chin to the ground. And inhale, straighten and engage the legs, peel the chest up, firing up the back body to lift the chest. Exhale, tuck toes under, push into the inner palms, send the hips towards the heels. And one more time as you inhale, roll forward, almost to tabletop. Now turn the gaze forward, bend the elbows, lower chest and chin to the ground. And on the inhale, scoop the chest up, straighten and engage the legs and rise to cobra. Or maybe baby cobra. You can do some micro breathing here. But just sequence the exhale as you sit back to Vinyasa. So as you exhale, tuck your toes under, push into the inner palms, and slowly send the hips towards the heels, lower the forehead to the ground. So with the toes tucked under in this active Vinyasa, really start to think about pouncing, okay? Claw the mat, push the mat away, send the hip bones back towards the back of the mat and lift the knees. So really push the mat away and send the sit bones high. Maybe ground the heels and find their downward facing dog. On the next inhale, lift onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, turn the gaze forward and let's step or spring to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, soften the knees and bow over the thighs. Chin to chest, sit bones high. Now inhale, engage the legs, sweep the arms up tall, stretch and find extension in the sides of the body. And exhale, let's go straight back to it. Bend the knees, send the hands to the earth, fold the body in two. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands and take a big step back with the right leg. Lower the right knee to the ground. And take a few moments here to steady yourself, propping yourself up on your fingertips. Toes tucked under on the back foot to protect the knee. Okay, and get ready to sequence your breath and your movement together. As you inhale, sweep the arms forward and then up towards the sky, lifting out of the lower back. As you exhale, send the sit bones towards the forward. Again, inhale, cinch the waist, inflate the chest, lift up from the lower back. Exhale, send the hips forward and down. And one more time as you inhale, engage the lower body and lift the center of the chest up. And as you exhale, keep that space in the chest, but send the hips towards the front of the mat. Okay. On the next exhale, bow the arms forward and send the sit bones back. Straighten the front leg and bow over the thigh. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, propping yourself up on your fingers which remain active. On the exhale, soften the belly, the chest, maybe the forehead over the shin. And one more time as you inhale, lift and lengthen. Really lengthen out the crown of the head, but stay engaged and strong in that left leg. And exhale, soften the belly, the chest, and the forehead over the shin. Okay, on our next inhale, we're going to sweep the hips forward and send the arms forward and then up towards the sky, lifting actively in our low lunge. On the exhale, bow the hands forward, plant them on either side of the foot, lift the right knee, press into the palms, round the upper back, and very slowly step the left foot back and find your plank. And let's hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward and plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or bend the arms and take chaturanga. On the inhale, rise to cobra or up dog, shoulders back, chest forward, squeezing and engaging the bum and legs. On the exhale, send the hips up towards the sky and find your downward facing dog. And let's pedal the legs again, keeping it nice and fluid and dynamic. Of course, at any point, if you want to lower the knees and take Balasana, please do. Okay, and let's take a big deep inhale through the nose and exhale. So if you're in child's pose, maybe you want to lift the knees and join us in downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, on the inhale, sweep the left leg up towards the skies. On the exhale, bend the left knee towards the chest. Shift the body forward so shoulders are over the wrist. And step the left foot between the thumbs. Lower the right knee to the ground. Again, get ready to catch your next inhale. As you inhale, send the arms forward and then up towards the sky, lifting out of the lower back. On the exhale, bow the hands forward, lift the back knee, and we're going to step the right foot to join the left foot at the top of the mat. On the inhale, lift the body up halfway, legs engaged. And on the exhale, soften the knees, bow over the thighs, send the sit bones high. Now ground the heels, root to rise, leading with the heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, hands touch. And let's go straight back in it. Exhale, bow forward, soften the knees, fold the body in two. On your next inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, big step back with the left leg. Lower the left knee to the ground. Propping yourself up on your fingertips, start to activate in the legs. So imagine you're drawing the right heel and the back knee towards each other. And as you do so, as you can see, you become active and you lift up out of the lower back. Okay, let's get ready to catch your next inhale. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and then up towards the sky, engaging in the lower body. As you exhale, send the hips forward and down more until you start to feel it in the front of the hip, your psoas. Again, inhale, lift out of the lower back. Lift the center of the chest up. Triceps remain wrapped. On the exhale, keep the space in the body, but send the hips forward and down more, deeper into that stretch. And one more time, inhale, cinch the waist, exaggerate it as you inflate the chest and lift up tall. On the exhale, send the hips a little bit more forward and down. Okay, on the next exhale, we're going to bow the hands forward and send the hips back. Straighten the front leg and draw the toes towards the shin, keeping that foot nice and flexed. Ardha Hanumanasana half splits. So propping yourself up on your fingers and making sure they're nice and active, clawing the mat. On the inhale, extend and lengthen through the crown of the head, finding length in the spine. On the exhale, soften the belly, then the chest, and maybe even the forehead over the shin, but be kind and mindful to your hamstring, okay? Stay active in that leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Sending the heart forward and really stretching and elongating. And on the exhale, soften and go deeper into the stretch. And one more time, inhale, lift, really find space in between the vertebrae. As you inhale, finding space. And as you exhale, let's find depth. Keeping that leg active to protect the hamstring. Drawing the toes towards the shin and grounding the heel. Okay, on the next inhale, let's sweep the hips forward. And catch your next inhale as we send the arms forward and then up towards the sky, lifting out of the lower back. On your next exhale, bow the hands forward, lift the back knee. And we're going to step the left foot to join the right foot at the top of the mat. Okay, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften the knees. Bow over the thighs. Send the sit bones high. Now ground the heels. On the inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up towards the sky. Legs engaged. And exhale, draw the hands towards the heart. Draw the belly towards the spine. And lift out of the crown of the head. And breathe. I think we might have missed a vinyasa, but don't worry, we're going to make up for it. Okay, so come to the top of your mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Engaging the legs, tailbone tucked under, belly to spine. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Palms together, gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, soften the knees, bow forward. Hands touch the earth, send the sit bones high. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Let's hold plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, take knees, chest, chin, or lower down, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale to cobra or up dog. Shoulders back, chest forward, legs engaged. Exhale, send the sit bones up towards the sky, ground the heels. Okay, from this stationary downward facing dog, press the palms, the inner palms into the mat, but push the mat away. Draw the belly to the spine. Feel the heels drawn towards the mat. On the next inhale, we're going to sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee. Send the right knee towards the chest as you shift the body forward, shoulders over wrists. Now we're going to step the right foot between the thumbs. Keep the left knee lifted. Propping yourself up on our fingertips like so. Get ready to catch the next inhale. Sweep the arms forward and then up towards the sky. On the exhale, sink deeper into that front leg. Keep the back leg active, pressing the back of the thigh up towards the sky and pressing out through the back heel. On the exhale, sink deeper into that front leg. Maybe get a 90 degree if you can. Really ground the heel. On the next exhale, lower the left hand to the inside of the right foot and stack the arms. Gaze towards your right thumb if you can, or just over to the right, wherever is comfortable for your neck. Keep that back leg strong and engaged. If this is too much for you, you can always lower the knee. But if you want more of a challenge, go for it. Engage and lift up. Feel the left ribs being drawn towards the inner right thigh. If you want more of a challenge, maybe even draw the right arm back more, opening the chest, drawing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, really lengthen through the crown of the head. On the exhale, maybe twist more. Okay. Now turn the gaze towards the right big toe. And we're going to inhale, sweep the arms back up to our crescent lunge. On the exhale, bow forward, prop yourself up on your fingers, and we're going to send all the weight into the front leg. So get a bit of momentum, and now step it up to standing splits. Inhale, lift and lengthen the body, keep that right leg engaged. On the exhale, soften the belly over the thighs, draw the chin to the chest. Keep the left leg strong, protecting the back of the right leg strong, protecting the back of the thigh. If you want more of a challenge, see if you can lift the big toe on the left foot higher than the little toe, and that will help you square your hips. Now if you want, you can bend the left leg, grab up and take hold of the front of the left foot with the right hand, and do a bit of a quad stretch, drawing the left heel towards the butt. Stay active in that right leg. And breathe. On every exhale, maybe draw the chin closer to the chest. Now release the foot and straighten the leg. Inhale, lift the body up halfway. Now we're going to plant the right hand in front of the right foot, and we're going to spin the left arm open and take Ardha, if I can see you, Chandrasana, half moon. So stack the hips and stack the arms. Flex the left foot. And really open the heart towards me. Legs remain strong and engaged and active. Really feel like the hand on the left hand, the left foot and the head are being drawn in 3 different directions. Now if you want, you can bend the left leg. Again, grab hold of the front of the foot and take a quad stretch. Okay. Now release. Bring the hand to the front of the mat and we're going to lower the left knee to the back of the right ankle. And sit down on our bum. Okay, so see if you can get both bum cheeks grounded and square on the mat. Okay. Sit up tall. On the inhale, we're going to sweep that right arm up, left arm up towards the sky. You can bring the right fingertips behind the lower back. Inhale, stretch spine length. And on the exhale, turn towards the right. Bring the left elbow to the outside of the right thigh and take the stretch. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. On the exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. And breathe. Inhale, lift, find space. Exhale, twist. Then turn the gaze forward and release your twist. And we're going to very gracefully step the body forward, plant the hands, and step the left foot back and find our runner's lunge. Okay, propping yourself up on your fingers remain active. Okay, on the next inhale, sweep the arms forward so that they're in line with the torso and the back leg. Extend through the crown of the head and the fingertips. On the next inhale, we're going to rise up to crescent. On the exhale, bend deeper into that front leg. On the next exhale, plant the hands. Press into the inner palms and step the right foot back. You can keep it lifted or you can lower down to plank. Let's keep it lifted, shift forward and take a vinyasa. Elbows bent. On the inhale, lower the foot, take up dog or cobra. Exhale, send the hips towards the sky and find your downward facing dog. And of course, if you want to lower the knees at any point, please do so. And let's take 3 big deep inhales and exhales. Activating your Ujjayi breath. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Okay. On the next inhale, we're going to sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Press evenly into both hands. On the exhale, bend the left knee, send the body forward so that the left thigh, knee is squeezing into the torso. Bring the shoulders over the wrists. Now step the left foot between the thumbs. Prop yourself up on your fingers and at this point really activate the back leg, pressing out through the heel. Okay, on the next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up towards the sky, really activating through both legs. Press the back of the right thigh up towards the ceiling and extend through the crown of the head and fingertips. As you exhale, maybe sink deeper into the front hip. Okay, on your next exhale, lower the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Stack the arms and turn the gaze towards the left thumb if you can. But just gaze wherever is comfortable on your neck. So if you need to look down or straight forward, just do that. We never want to straighten the neck. So really press into the inner right palm. Bring the lower right ribs towards the inside of the left thigh. Stay active. You can draw the left arm back more, bringing the shoulder blades together to really open up the chest if you wish. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, maybe twist deeper. Now turn the gaze towards the foot, lower the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to slowly bring all the weight into the left foot, get a bit of momentum, and step it up to standing splits. As high as you can go, but don't push it too much. On the inhale, lift and lengthen the chest, staying active in that left leg. On the exhale, really engage the front of the thigh and bow the chest over the thigh, chin to chest. Really activate and ground the heel. If you want more of a challenge, try and lift the right big toe higher than the right little toe to square the hips. Now bend the right leg and take hold of the front of the right foot with the left hand and take a bit of a quad stretch, drawing the heel in towards the bum. And breathe. Now release the foot, place the left hand down, inhale, lift and lengthen. Now place the left hand in front of the left foot and let's sweep it open. Stack the hips and the arms, Ardha Chandrasana. Really activate through that right leg. Press out through the right heel. Stretch the right fingertips higher. Feel like the body has been drawn in 3 different directions. Legs remain strong. Now again, if you want to take another quad stretch, bend the right knee. Find the right foot with the right hand and draw the heel towards the bum. Inhale and exhale. One more time, big inhale and exhale. Now release the foot. Turn the gaze towards the front of the mat, lower the right hand down. Now we're going to bend into that left leg and find the mat with our right toes. And then lower the right knee to the back of the left heel and find the mat with our bum. Okay, so square the hips out as much as you can. And on the inhale, draw the belly in slightly and lift up through the crown of the head. Bring the left fingertips behind the lower back. And on the inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Lengthen the right side of the body. On the exhale, bend the right elbow. Bring it to the outside of the left thigh. Now turn towards the back or to the side, whatever is comfortable. So on your inhale, lift through the crown of the head, finding length in the spine. And on the exhale, twist a bit deeper. Okay, so inhale, lift, elongate. And on the exhale, maybe find more depth. And smile. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. One more big inhale for good measure. Inhale. Exhale. Now turn the gaze forward. Unravel, unwind yourself. Place the hands in front of you. And we're going to step up onto the left leg, plant the hands, and step the right foot back to runner's lunge. Again, find buoyancy, using the fingertips to really prop yourself up. On the next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms forward so that the arms, the torso, and the back leg are in line. Really extend through the crown of the head and also push out through the right heel. On the next inhale, lift the torso up, finding your crescent lunge. On the exhale, sink deeper into that front hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Plant the hands and step the left foot back to either plank or one-legged plank. Yay! Shift forward, lower the elbows, chaturanga the arms. Inhale, lower the foot and rise to up dog. Press the shoulders back, heart forward, legs engaged, lifting the thighs. Now exhale, press into the inner palms, send the sit bones high. And breathe. So you can either take a few breaths here in your downward facing dog, or you can lower the knees and come to Balasana. But if you want more of a challenge, and just for fun, roll forward and find the top of your plank. Okay? Press into the inner palms, belly to spine, tailbone tucked under, shift forward, and we're gonna, let's do 10 push-ups. Ready? Big deep ones. 1, 2, 3, exhale for effort. 4, I don't know if I can do 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and one more, 10, and And then hold chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back to plank and back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale, and we're going to sigh and exhale through the mouth. Big cleansing exhale. And again. Okay, on the next inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee. Shift the body forward and bring the right knee to the back of the right wrist and lower down, lowering the hips down. Okay, so if you're quite flexible in the hips, you can bring the front leg parallel to the top of the mat, okay? Square the hips like so. Keep the right foot flexed. This is quite intense on the hips, and the thing is, if you don't have flexible hips, or if you're maybe just feeling a little bit funky in the hips, it might go to your knees, so the pressure will go on your knee. So another option, which is equally intense, but not as intense on the hips, is to bring the right heel towards the front of the left hip. So the leg, the shin is diagonal. Inhale, lift out of the lower spine, lengthening the front of the body. On the exhale, keep that length and then soften the belly. Come down onto the forearms. Square the hips and lower the forehead to the ground. And breathe. And let's do 5 deep breaths here in pigeon. Inhale. And on every exhale, sink deeper into the mat. Inhale, broaden the upper back. Exhale, release. If you want more of a challenge, extend the arms all the way forward. Maybe even out horizontally. Inhale, broaden the upper back. Fill the body with breath. And on the exhale, let it all go. One more time, big inhale. Send the heart towards the sky. And on the exhale, let it all go. Really tuning in to every sensation that's going on, especially in the right hip. So we never want to have pain, but if it's discomfort, that's okay. You can breathe through the discomfort. The body will give you like a signal if it's painful, and it's usually sharp, and you'll just know. But discomfort, start practicing observing what discomfort feels like, because you can always breathe through discomfort. Okay, turn forward, and we're going to lift onto the forearms. As you exhale, again release. Now rise onto the palms, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders almost, propping yourself up on your fingers, staying active in the lower body, creating space in your lower back. We never want to compress. So activate, lift out of the lower back. And exhale, maybe lift the chest more. Now we're going to switch. So we're going to very mindfully bring the left foot forward. Turn the foot. And very mindfully bring the right leg behind us. And very elegantly find your reclined pigeon again. So again, if you've nice flexible hips, you can bring that left shin parallel to the front of the mat, flexing the left foot. If it's a bit too intense for you, just bring the left heel to the front of the right hip. But stay active. See this kind of bounce I'm able to do? I'm able to do that because I'm really staying active in the legs to protect my lower back, to protect my hips. Okay, so staying quite buoyant. Press the fingertips into the mat. Okay, square the hips and really think about lifting and lengthening the front of the body. Okay, keep that length. And on the exhale, just lower forward onto the forearms. But keep the heart lifted. Very subtly, bring the right hip forward and send the left hip back, pressing into the palms and forearms. Now lower the forehead. left hip. And on the exhale, really let it all go. Observe what's going on in the left hip. You want to extend the arms forward, pressing into the palms. You can do so, resting the forehead. Observe the sensations that are going on. Is it pain? If it's not pain and it's just uncomfortable, just breathe through it. So let's go for 3 big breaths. Big inhale, broaden the upper back. And on the exhale, push the palms against the mat and send the hips further back. And you'll feel it kind of intensify the stretch. Big inhale and exhale. And one more time. Big deep inhale. Activating your Ujjayi breath. And just hold it there for a second. And when you exhale, just release it all. And very slowly, we're going to come back onto our forearms. And just take a second here. Observe what's going on in the left hip. Maybe it's a bit funky. Now slowly walk the hands towards the hips. Propping yourself up on the fingertips. Staying active in the lower body. Draw the shoulders back, chest forward, lift up through the crown of the head. Now very mindfully, we're going to bring that right leg forward. Plant both heels into the mat. Sit on the bum. And lower down. Nice and active. Staying engaged in the legs. See if you can roll the lower back to the mat first. Now draw the heels in towards the butt. And really feel the heels being grounded into the mat. Okay. Now, as you extend the fingertips towards the heels, if you can just touch the fingertips off the back of the heels, that's the right position for the feet, keeping them parallel. Pressing the palms into the mat. On the inhale, ground the heels, squeeze and engage the bum and legs, and lift the pelvis up. Okay. If you can, bring the shoulders underneath the body. And interlace the hands behind the lower back like so. Drawing the shoulder back. Keep the heels grounded, bum and legs engaged. Imagine you're squeezing a block in between your thighs. Press the hips higher, the pelvis up. Feel that opening in the front of the body. Now exhale, lower the bum. So you can take a second bridge pose, or you can take wheel, if wheel is in your practice, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Okay, so inhale, come back up to bridge, or if you want to take wheel, place the hands on either side of the ears, the head, with the fingers pointing towards the heels. Again, ground the heels, start to engage and activate the bum and legs, press into the palms and come onto the crown of the head on the inhale. So draw the elbows in towards each other so they're in line with the shoulders. And catch your next inhale, lift, pressing the palms into the mat. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, activate the bum. Press the armpits forward and keep the elbows in, so keep them square. You can walk the feet or the fingertips closer, but really press and lift, open up the front of the body, keeping the back body engaged. So as you're lengthening the front of the body, you're activating the back. One big inhale. Now exhale, lower the crown of the head, then draw the chin to the chest and lower down. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and open the legs. Supta Baddha Konasana, yeah? And breathe. So whatever you exhale, think about melting the lower back into the mat. Okay, we came from our back bend where the back is in this nice arch. So we want to neutralize the spine again. So really visualize on every exhale the lower back melting into the mat. bring the hands to either side of the thighs and close your lotus flower. Okay, now we're going to extend the legs. Bring the feet to either corner of the mat. Lay the hands to either side of the body with the palms facing up. And breathe. Close the eyes. On the inhale, allow the heart to open and radiate outwards. And as you exhale, surrender and release. Now, keeping the eyes closed, roll onto your side and take a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. And keeping the eyes closed, gently press yourself back up to seated position. So you can take Sukhasana or half lotus or full lotus. Just be mindful and respecting your hips and your knees and respecting where your body wants to go. So in your Sukhasana, your easy seated position or your lotus, really feel grounded in the sit bones. This perfect seat for meditation, your asana. Bring the hands to the chest center in Anjali Mudra, our mudra. And we're going to seal our practice with one Om. So take a big inhale through the nose, the biggest inhale you've taken. Fill the belly, the upper chest, all the way to the throat, the collarbones. And even when you think you've taken a big breath, take another inhale. And just hold it at the crest of the inhale and experience your body through the sensation of breath. Now we're going to exhale for Om. Om. Now bring your Anjali Mudra to your third eye, your forehead, pressing the thumbs against your third eye. Now slowly lower to your mouth. And now to your chest center, your heart. And bow your head towards your heart. And Namaste. Experience your inner world. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed class.